last day record. Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're at Vmax Karting in Romexpo as I'm on holiday in Romania. And so I haven't been to this track in a year now because I kind of go here every year. And you might be wondering why I'm in the adult karts, although you might not know that I'm in the adult kart. It's because I've kind of had a long relation with this track, and normally you have to be 14 to go in the adult karts, but they've kind of let me because I'm that good. But anyway, we're here for our first session out on track, and you can see it's very fast tracking. I'm going to use the boost button up here. And yeah, so this track is quite long. It's around 1 minute, under a minute in the adult karts, and like a 1:14, 1:13, which is a quick time in the junior karts. And last year when I went in the junior karts, like you see on screen, I got the track record, which was beaten afterwards because they made the karts quicker. But anyway, we made our way past that driver because there's only one person in this session, so good chance for me to get some laps in, and I took a wide line there to get the power down earlier. So this is going to be my best lap of the session. Going around here, quite bouncy to be honest. Around this corner, try and open it up for this next one, down this quite short straight. Use a bit of your boost button, stay to the left, come in, brake early and soft so you don't lock up, because you don't really want to slide here because you can see how bouncy it is. Like here you can't really control it, and through the Abu Dhabi chicane section, which I want to call it because that's kind of what it is, up the hill. And they've kind of made the track wider there because too many crashes were happening. Around here, nice, very bouncy, but we just have to control it. Now down on the back straight, or the front straight to be honest, use the boost button all the way up the hill, turn left, well it's a left hand corner, flat out through there. Here just tap on the brakes, make sure to get the kart rotated. Now down the hill, use the rest of your boost button, you only have 7 seconds of it a lap. Round the final corner, fling it round, and that is a lap around the track. So with that, it's going to be the end of the session, and I'm going to get sub 1 minute, which you're going to understand why it's important later. But now into our second session. As I'm coming out the pits, I realised something which yeah, not good. I forgot to put my seatbelt on, but then I was like, oh no, they're going to tell me off or something. But then yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you need a seatbelt in karting. It's just here, you have to, but they never told me, I forgot, so that's just tough. So now into this session, there were like so many people in the session, not so many, but there were like 6 others. So, but because I started first and these people were actually quite quick, I didn't manage to like lap them like I normally would, like I did in the last session. And here I'm just putting my finger up for the photo. But anyway, the session ended much didn't happen. I didn't get the best car. I got like a 1 minute lap time, and you can see what happened here. The car just randomly went really slowly, and because I crossed the line just as the session finished, it took so long to get to the pits, and that whole lap took like another 3 minutes. And by the time I got there, everyone was at the karts, and yeah, not good. But anyway, this is the next day now, and well, I'm only up in the pits, and you can see that my camera's just a bit lower, and this session is absolutely packed. There's so many people, and I'm not starting first this time because this guy's really quick, so kindly he lets me in front. See, he's like, oh yeah, how good is he? But he quickly realises that I'm not as quick as him and sends one up the inside into the penultimate corner, and I'm like, yeah, just go ahead because you're obviously quicker than me. I need to learn some stuff because I haven't been here, I don't go here constantly, I don't really know the tips and tricks which I learned, and together we made some overtakes, and I realised pretty quickly that he's much quicker than me, and he's telling me to slow down. As now I learned one thing, which is around the final corner, you actually brake so hard that you lock up and twist it instead of just going round fully, which I didn't really know before. Get the power down early, and you can see how far he's gone now. He's a very quick driver. But with the power of traffic, I managed to catch back up to him. I have to make my way through the traffic as well, and now I've kind of lost sight of him on the camera. I can still see him. Just now we go around the final corner, and you can see how much I've caught up, and again more traffic. Now I'm side by side with him, and yeah, more traffic, and I'm almost going to send up the inside, but I don't really want to overtake him, to be honest. I want to learn some more tricks, some more tips, and yeah, we managed to get past this back marker. And other than that, we got a fastest lap time. We got 59.5 in the end, but I can't really show you the full video because it's not that, because the camera's a bit low, and we made a few more overtakes with some back markers, and that's the end of the session. So, the reason it's special that you get under a minute is that once you get under a minute, you unlock the Vmax speed, which basically means the boost button is on at all times, so it's not just 7 seconds, it's fully on, and you can get some really quick lap times, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do next. So we're gonna just leave my seat insert, and there we go. So I'm not alone in session, he's in again, and someone else who's also got under a minute. These two have probably done a VMAX session before, and you can just see how quick they are now compared with the adult karts. They're the same chassis, the same karts, just like the speed got buffed. It's not like they're blue, because the colour that represents the VMAX sessions is blue, but the karts are still the same. And the thing with this session is that it's like a qualifying session. Everybody's on their own. You don't really want to battle, because that's what the adult sessions are for. This is just for getting a good lap time. So that guy lets me through, and then I let him through, and we're all just trying to get lap times. When I'm on a hot lap, he lets me through. When he's on the hot lap, I let him through. And because he's probably done a session before, I need to learn some things. And I stayed behind him there, and then as we go down the back front straight, yeah, he kind of pulls away a bit, and I just need to learn some things. But now, starting my hot lap, let's see, because I'm coming into here, getting a nice line, and then he lets me through, which is nice. So it's all about back and forth. Now here I let him through later on, and now this lap is going to be my fastest lap of the session. So let's see, much bouncier than in the adult karts. Yeah, it's just because the rear grips is really high, and I'm pretty light. And down here, brake again early and soft, so you don't lock up. Nice, get it smooth. You want to lift into here, get the kart rotated, lift and accelerate, just so you don't bounce, because that's how you lose speed. And now around here, open up the corner, flat out, although I absolutely smashed the barrier. Anyway, round here, trying to minimise the bouncing. Through here now, down the back straight, front straight, whatever you want to call it. And I'll flat out through here. You have to get the perfect line to get it right. Into here, neutral steer. There's not actually that much grip up on the top, so you can afford to slide. Round here, flat out, just small lift, round the final corner, fling it round. And as you see on the board, that's day record, but it was shortly beaten by the guy with a black helmet. And I actually came second in this session, so the guy from earlier didn't beat me this time. But that will be the end of this episode of the karting tour in Romania. So I hope to see you next time. Here are a few clips from next episode, which will be interesting. It's coming out next week, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you next time.